Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. Alice in Wonderland by me. Alice is a cute little girl, blonde hair, blue eyes, blue dress. She is walking down the field and goes to take a nap by a tree. I don't know what happens before that. Falls asleep. I'm pretty sure she might be reading a book. And then she falls asleep by a tree. She then falls down a swirly, whirly, whirly hole. And at the bottom of the hole is a rabbit that says, I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. And then he runs off. He's checking his clock the whole time. The white rabbit. And she goes to she's walking along. She's in like a weird land where flowers are living alive, singing songs maybe. She doesn't know which way to go. She comes across a smiling face of a cat without a body. His name is the Cheshire Cat. Then sometimes he has a body that's pink and purple stripes. And he tells her which way to go, which I'm pretty sure is that way. She also meets some dudes named Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They sing a song. They're not very helpful either. Then she meets a guy on a mushroom who is a giant caterpillar smoking a hookah. He tells her some weird riddly stuff, which is like kind of deep and weird, but I can't remember any of it right now. Then at one point she gets into a house and she finds like a little jar that says drink me on it, so she drinks it and then she turns into a tiny person, like really teensy weensy, and then the table is really big and she can't get back up it, and then she finds something with a cake on it that says eat me, so then she wants to go through a door, I'm pretty sure, and she can't fit into the door because it's tiny, so she drinks the thing. Then she can't get the key because the key is up on the table, so she eats the cake so she can get big, so she can get back to the table to get the key for the door that's tiny on the ground. Then when she eats the cake to get big, she gets too big and she explodes outside the house. Then somebody comes and gets mad, probably the Red Queen, because she's too big for the house. That's not her. It's whoever's house it belonged to, probably, and they started on fire, I think. And then that's how she gets out. I don't know how she gets small again. She gets small again, and she's fine. Then she keeps walking. People tell her that the queen's going to be mad. Then the queen comes. She's the Red Queen, the Queen of Hearts, and she's in charge of the Wonderland at the time. She has a bunch of cards. They do everything that she says. They're like her foot soldiers. She likes to play croquet. She makes Alice play croquet with her. Alice wins. They play croquet with flamingos. It's not very nice. Oh, and hedgehogs. And Alice, I'm pretty sure, tells her that it's not nice. The queen is mad, and the queen always says, off with her head. And she wants to chop her head off. Then what happens? Oh, she comes across a tea party where the Mad Hatter is, and some other characters I can't think of right now. There's a rabbit that is there. The rabbit's there. The Mad Hatter's there. And then there's like a little guy who's like, what is he, a chipmunk? Sleeping fella? Falls asleep, sleeping the whole time. And some stuff will happen. It's all nonsense. The whole thing is nonsense. Some stuff will happen, then they get up, they move seats. Then they sit down, they eat tea again. She can't ever figure out what's going on because none of it ever makes any sense and they just keep talking. Then what happens? She goes to the tea party, she plays croquet with the queen. I don't know. She has to do something. She wants to get home. That's Dorothy that wants to get home. Well, she probably wants to get home too. Poor girl. Trapped in Wonderland. It's weird there. Nobody makes any sense. Well, I don't know. Eventually she says she wants to go home and she gets there somehow. I don't know how though. Maybe she just closes her eyes and believes in home. That's not it. I'm just making that up. She maybe defeats the Red Queen. I know she wins the game that they're playing. That's for sure. I don't know. She gets home and she wakes up. And then I think she might tell her sister about it. And then she doesn't believe her. Oh, and she has a real cat. That has a name, but I don't remember. What's that cat's name? I forget. But that's it. It was all just a dream.